It's, the frick's the date today? Huh. It's Thursday afternoon. For some reason I thought it was like Sunday or Monday. I don't know. This thing's broken. Anyway, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I had a good sleep in today. I friggin' sure did. Slept until 2 o'clock, had a shower, and here I am, ready to rock again. Here I am, rocking like a hurricane, you know? So yeah, today we're going to try the reserve again, because I can't be going on getting those freaking $10 pack of smokes. Plus I got to go to the bank, drop off some shite, and that's probably going to be busier than frigs. I think today's the first day they're open, so I can expect a huge ass lineup. So this should be interesting, and welcome to my vlog. I've been dawdling for a little bit, just getting things all organized here. Gonna head off to the bank. It's 2:40 now. Frig's sakes. Yeah, gonna go outside, have a cigarette, fire up the car, and then we'll rock and roll. I'm not sure what the hell's going on here, but this guy needs to play some more Farming Simulator to figure out how to back that trailer up. Frig's sakes. Well, at least I can get out now. Let's rock and roll. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go to the bank first. I got some rolled coin that I need to drop off because I want it gone. I'm gonna take friggin' one of my commenters' ideas about the rolled coin, about the coin from this point on. I'm not gonna bother rolling it anymore because I checked at the mall, and you can just basically bring it in, dump it into this machine, and they give you mall dollars, or they give you a gift card at the mall for your change. Which, to me, that sounds perfectly acceptable. You know, I'd rather do it that way. So I'm probably gonna stop with the rolling of the change and just do that. And what's nice about those mall dollar freaking card things is you can top them up. So let's say you have a mall card that already has like X amount of dollars on it, and you want to add to it, you just go to the kiosk and you can say, yeah, I want to put this stuff on this card, and they'll do that. So you can just sit there and top off cards. I think it only costs you $1 if you buy, or if you go in and get a gift card and they have to put it on a new card, they charge you $1 for the card itself, which, you know, that's kind of dicks, but I guess it costs them money to get those cards printed, so they might as well make some money off you. All I know is my coat is freaking heavy right now. I've got about $47 in change in my pocket, and well, we're the 27th today, so in 4 more days there's going to be no more pennies in Canada. Well, people are still going to have pennies, but they're going to be fixing the prices so that it either rounds up or rounds down to the nearest nickel, because they're trying to do away with the penny because the penny costs too much to make. So that makes sense. Whatevs. We'll see how it goes. I have a feeling there's going to be no rounding down, though. Everything's going to be rounded up, you know. So if it's like freaking $17.91, you're going to see it be like $18 or something like that. It's going to end up costing more, but whatevs. Just sucks because there's a game we play called Ramoli. Some of you may have played it before. It's a pretty fun little board game, card game, whatever. And yeah, Ramoli comes with these chips that you can use for your barter pieces, but they don't come with enough chips, so instead we just have a great big jar of pennies that we use. So probably going to hang on to that and use it for Ramoli tokens, but either that or go to the dollar store and buy a shit ton of chips. Well, I'm guessing the bank's going to be busier than frig today because everybody's probably got checks and all sorts of different things to cash and money to take out, and it's getting close to the end of the month, right? So everybody on social assistance and all that are probably going to have money in the bank that they need to take out for Christmas, for after Christmas shopping and all that shit. I'm going to do a great big deposit, so great big deposit of $47. Just want it gone out of the house. And then I'm going to try the reserve again and hope to Christ they're open, because let me tell you, I don't like paying $13 for a pack of death darts. So we'll scoot over to the bank. We'll get shit did. Getting shit did. Oh, Pontiac G8, also known as the Holden something or other. Pontiac G8 was based off of a Holden car in Australia. I didn't know that. Freaking love those G8s. They're beautiful cars. Frickin' beautiful cars. Holy shit, there's no parking. Oh, yes there is. Just gonna have to use some evasive maneuvers. Crank me off a parking spot. Friggin' rights. Perfect. Got this. Boom shakalaka. Alright, I'm gonna go into the bank, get this shit all straightened out, deposit some money, Then hi-ho, off to the reservation we go, where the smokes are cheap, and I can't figure out a rhyme for that. Anyway, talk to you guys in a bit. Peace out. So I'm down here at the bank, and bloke, you might recognize this guy.
What's up, bloke?
You might recognize this guy down here at the bank, and you just bump into the weirdest people. Like, I'm telling you, it's crazy. The bloke knows this guy from the farm. Yep, indeed. Alrighty, well, it's off to get cigarettes. Alrighty, it's holy shit. It's 3:21. We gotta go. We got things. Hopefully, I can get the frig out of this parking lot without becoming part of somebody else's vehicle, because that would suck. The frig out of here. So yeah, I just deposited money into the account, and I wanted to see. I was chatting with Cat Piss, and I don't have a credit card. Well, I do have a credit card. It's just a little gas credit card, right? Doesn't have much limit. And I've always wanted a credit card, but I didn't want to have to deal with, having credit. So I was chatting with Cat Piss about it, and I don't know who his bank's with. I don't know if he's at the same bank as me, but he was like, why don't you, he goes, all banks have these new Visa Interact cards. And I was like, what the heck's that? And he goes, it's just a Visa card, but it's bound to your bank account. I was like, oh, okay, now you got me interested. So basically, it's just an Interact card with the Visa capability, complete with the tap flash and all that shite, and it allows you to use your Interact card as a Visa card online. So if you need to make an online purchase, as long as the merchant supports Visa, you can use your bank card and your PIN and your security and all that jazz, and well, bam, Visa transaction complete. Of course, you can't build credit with it because you're not really rocking a credit, you're rocking a debit, but it's a solution to a problem I had. So now I have me a kind of sort of credit card with a limit of however much money I put in my bank. So there you go, bloke. I bumped into your buddy Brad. He said he moved up here. I don't know why you're all telling him that I lived in Trout Creek. That's kind of funny. He was under the influence that I lived in Trout Creek. He's like, so you live in Trout Creek? And I'm like, no, I live right around the corner from here, bud. And he's like, well, Bobby told me you lived in Trout Creek. And I'm like, no, not Trout Creek. I said I live by Trout Lake. He's like, oh, frig, okay. So that was Brad. He used to go to the farm all the time. He might have been there when I was there. I don't remember him, honestly. I was going out to the car to get ready to go to the reserve when I heard somebody yell out, hey, Skaven! Skaven! And I'm like, wait, somebody's using the YouTube name, like, what's going on here? So I kind of looked around and I saw him. He was walking up to me and I was like, hey, buddy. We just started chatting and stuff and other things. And yeah, he moved up here from down London for a job, so that's right on. I'm actually impressed because I figured there'd be more jobs in London than up here in North Bay, but the more you know, people, the more you know. So now I'm going to try round 2 of going to the reserve and hope those bastards aren't closed. Also hope my card works when I go to pay for my cigarettes, or otherwise this is going to suck. And apparently I got to change over my access on my freaking online banking and to the new number and all that shite. So, but yeah, this card has that built-in feature of like you can tap if it supports wireless, you can just tap the card on the thingamajig and bam, it's paid, and all that shit. So that's pretty cool. Also, people, today is day 2 of no gung-ho. I'm just trying to prove to you that gung-ho has no long-lasting side effects. People were thinking that if you go on the gung-ho for a while, and I only have 4 packs left, so that means I've done 8 packs of gung-ho already. So I just wanted to prove that by going on a gung-ho binge and then getting off the gung-ho binge, it doesn't really affect you. You don't get any downer effects because gung-ho is all natural herbs. It's all natural stuff. There's no chemical in it except for the caffeine. So you don't really get a downer like you would say if you drink a Red Bull, because the caffeine wears off way before the guarana and the rest of the shit wears off. And the guarana keeps you on a high, on a caffeine high, like it basically keeps you stimulated so you don't get the caffeine crash effect, which is why a lot of energy drinks have caffeine and guarana in it. Because caffeine, you can stack it. Like if you drink something with a lot of caffeine in it and you drink a lot of it, then caffeine will keep making you go up and up and up and up. Guarana, the more you drink, the longer it lasts. So guarana lasts over duration, where caffeine basically increases your power, but it doesn't last. You can't increase the duration by drinking a bunch of coffee, unless you drink a bunch of coffee over time. But if you sit there and you chug like 60 ounces of coffee in 2 minutes, then you're going to have the effect of 60 ounces of coffee for about 35-40 minutes. and then the caffeine's going to wear off, and you're going to come crashing down, and your levels are going to drop just as low as they were high. That's the problem with chemicals. Herbs, when they start wearing off, you don't get the crash. You get the drop back down to norm, you know? And I was talking so much, my friggin' cigarette went out. I hate Imperial cigarettes for that. They got these damn countermeasures on them, so if you're smoking in bed and you sit your cigarette in the ashtray, the son of a bitch, or even if it falls in your lap or something, the cigarette will automatically go out and not burn your friggin' your house down. Pisses me off. Oh well, I'm over it. So you really got a hold on your cigarettes when they're Imperials. This truck behind me is mad that I'm doing the speed limit. Frig 'em. So it's 3:30 now. Hopefully this card works and I can get cigarettes. I never even thought about that. No, my luck, the card's gonna come back and say invalid pin, or it's gonna fail boat, or who the frig knows. Tonight I got some bills to pay. I'm gonna do that over my iPhone's web banking thingamajig. Oh, I could have went like 17 times, but this guy's speeding up, so. Alrighty, let's go to the reserve, grab some cigarettes, and then fly off to work. Get this shift over and done with. Friggin' awesome. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's flyer day. If we get flyers. I don't even know when garbage day is because friggin' garbage truck hasn't run yesterday or today. So I think I might put my garbage out tonight and hope to Christ to come by tomorrow. I got an itchy nose and I'm losing a lot of skin. This is awesome. I love the winter. I always shed my summer skin in the winter. I'm like a snake and I'm, you know, it sucks. But yeah, the reserve's open, so let's go get some death darts. Friggin' right, death darts. Yay! Alright, I'll be back. Alrighty, and we're back. Back in white. I was gonna say back in black, but we're in white today. So we got our cigarettes, card works perfectly, so that's awesome. Right on, right on. So now we'll get the frig out of here. It is currently 3:34. We're gonna be at work a little earlier than usual, but that's fine. So I bought a carton of chocolate milk. They had them on at the reserve. There's some Nestle's chocolate milk. 1 liter little jug for 79 cents, and I like my chocolate milk every once in a while. Even though I am lactose intolerant and probably shouldn't drink the stuff, basically with milk, what I've been doing, I'm fine with milk. It's that friggin' Tim Hortons cream that kicks my ass, because it's like 30-some%. Let that out. But yeah, the car worked fine. Got myself some chocolate milk and a sandwich, because I forgot to pack a lunch again because I'm an idiot. And now we're on our way to work. So, right on. So we'll go to work, get this shift over with, and then tomorrow's Friday, and the weekend's here. So that's right on, you know? Get that all done with, and then next week it's New Year's Eve on Monday, New Year's Day on Tuesday, double tax and a half. The 2nd on Wednesday, double tax and a half, you know? I don't know why, for us, the 2nd is a holiday. Apparently it's because they don't give us Remembrance Day off. But then when we got this new holiday in Canada called Family Day, now they're saying it's because we don't get Family Day off. So, meanwhile, Family Day is one of those holidays that's an optional holiday. Companies don't have to give it to people if they don't want to. Yeah, I'm all over the place today on today's vlog. I don't even know. You know what the hardest part about doing this vlogging thing is? I'm going to be honest with you guys. Is figuring out at the end of the night when I edit everything and render it all up and stuff, what to call the vlog. I can't just call it like day 706, I did things, you know? Mind you, I probably have in the past. Well, probably not day 706, but like, you know, day whatever, I did things. But the hardest part of the vlogs is trying to figure out what the hell the title of them. The tech videos were easy to title because it was about an item. On these vlogs, I tend to talk about so much different shit that I can't really figure out what I want to call the vlog in the first place. So it's like, yeah, that's even Bloke said, he goes, that's the hardest part when he's done editing, is what the hell do you call it? Like, you know, when he has a video, like when he makes videos about cars he sees around town, like sometimes he goes to that one place and Buddy always has this like exotic car because the guy freaking probably has a freaking warehouse full of exotic cars, I don't know. But the guy has always got a different car that I've never seen in my life, and Bloke's there taping it and he'll name the video that, after that car. Well, that works out, right? Same like the tech videos, and you know, Felix rants, he's only ranting about one thing, so it's easy to name it. Arcane Fire and Ice, easy to name it, it's just the name of the song. Where the vlogs, because I jump all over the place and talk about so much different things, throughout the day, because my mind, it's a terrible thing to taste. It's friggin' crazy. The stuff that happens up here, let me tell you, it's brutal. I have a hard time during the day, at the end of the night, to try and figure out what the hell should I call this vlog. Like, the thing is going through up here, oh my god, it's just it's messier than my desk at home, I'm telling you. There's always thoughts being processed, always things happening up above, things happening in the background friggin' renderings and all sorts of different things, and you know, like all sorts of different things. Like right now I just thought, I'm like, holy shit, I gotta get that Acer computer done, because I got that Acer dual core, and buddy who's making my hubs, he's gonna be getting that computer off me because I don't need it anymore. It's too old for what I want to do, and it's perfect for what he wants to do, because he has an old Pentium 3, and the dual core Acer will friggin' dominate what he wants to do. So that's why I'm like, you know what, straight up trade. You build my hubs, I'll give you a computer, you know, frig it. Yeah, talk about getting to work early, it's only 3:40, frig sakes. Oh well, today might be a little busier than yesterday. Here's hoping for a no, but I have a feeling it's gonna be a big old yes. Oh well, at least Christmas is done and over with. That makes me happy. 363 more days till Christmas. Oh, I sound like a Scrooge, but really I'm not. It's just too stressful of a time. And I'm probably gonna have to work Christmas anyway. But I think it's like 60 some odd days till we go off to the Dominican, so that'll be interesting. Already got a babysitter for Oreo and Felix lined up. We got somebody who's going to stay at the house and take care of them, so that's perfect. Cookie Monster and Super Flooper will have a babysitter. They'll be happy, and I'm probably going to be drunk the whole time in Dominican. Let me tell you a little something about that. I plan on being right roaring ripped. Just frickin' trashed, you know? Okay, so we're at work now. I love how the Dodge minivans and the Volkswagen minivans are the exact same. I think Dodge and Volkswagen got together in bed there and they freaking shit out the same minivan or something. I don't know. I really don't know, people, but I'm at work now, so let's go get this shift over with. All right, peace the frig out. Alrighty, well, it's 6 o'clock, break time. A little bit of snow out right now, nothing big. Apparently in Ottawa they're getting friggin' hammered with snow, just friggin' pounded on it. But, you know, it's the way she goes. It's probably going to make its way up here soon. So I really got to get that jerry can out of the garage to the station and filled up so I have gas for the blower. Wouldn't be so bad if it just bypasses us and just heads out east, but you never know. Supposed to get doused on New Year's Eve, so see what happens there. So it looks like Greg from Everyday Vlogger got his gung-ho in, and even he agrees with me. That stuff is awesome. The way it works, what it does, it's just an amazing feeling. And because like I said, it's all natural, it's fine. And he's really loving it. Now, I didn't know he had ADHD, and he says when he's on the gung-ho, the effects of the ADHD, he's not as aware of them, that he can really focus on what he's doing and just give her. I have never been diagnosed with ADHD. My mind, like I said, is just a terrible thing. It's a mess of thoughts, and they're coming at me at 120 miles an hour all the time, so the gung-ho does help keep them organized. Actually helps them process faster. But this is day 2 without gung-ho, so I wanted to see if I would have a crash or anything, or have a withdrawal effect, and so far, not noticing anything. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. That means you can use it whenever you want, and you don't need to depend on it. Unlike a damn caffeine addiction, let me tell you. Any hoozle, I'm almost done my smoke. I'm gonna head her back inside. Got a guy who's gonna be going on lunch soon, so we'll let him go on lunch, and I'll talk to you guys on my next break if I have something to talk about. Alright, peace the frig out. Holy crap, it's freaking 10:30 at night, people. Just came outside for a break. Not sure why the hell I'm smelling this, but you come into the friggin' stairwell inside there and all you can smell is friggin' pizza. It's like somebody was carrying a pizza up the stairs, tripped, fell, smashed it off the ground, didn't clean it up, but I can't see anything on the floor. Whatever. So yeah, tonight, probably gonna go home after work, play some Ace of Spades with Logie. If he picked it up, I think he did pick it up. Play some Ace of Spades, should be pretty awesome. The wind's finally calmed down, so that's right on, and I can see the moon, therefore we don't have overcast. So maybe we won't get any more snow tonight. My car's dusted lightly, frig it. But hopefully we don't get any more snow tonight, because like I keep saying, I gotta get gas for the blower. So Greg from Everyday Vlogger, I talk about him every once in a while. He's starting up a new channel, people. The new channel is called EDV Pranks. Everyday Vlogger Pranks. Yeah, EDV Pranks. Had to make sure on that one. And basically, he wants to try and do 365 pranks. So a prank every day for the year of 2013. And he's going to videotape it and put it up on YouTube. So I don't know what he's going to start off with. I have no idea. He dropped a video earlier tonight about it. And I was like, that's going to be really hard to do. So let's see if he does it. So guys, I'm going to post a link to his new channel, EDV Pranks, in the description below. Apparently he's also taking audience recommended pranks, so you know, when you see a prank video go up, you can actually go in the comments and say, hey man, you should try this prank or whatever. And if he likes it, not only will he do the prank, but he'll give the YouTuber a shout out about said prank. So, you know, in that video. So like if somebody says, hey, I dare you to, like, you know, go into the mall and do the old dollar on a, that's kind of a crappy prank, but I'm going to use it anyway. The dollar bill on a fishing wire, and then, you know, how you get people to like try and grab it and you pull it along. And if he does it, well, he'll give you a shout out. Could be kind of cool. So I think he's going to have a hell of a time with it, but he's pretty clever, so we'll see what he does. But the channel will be in the description below. Hopefully I remember to put the link. I'm pretty bad for that. The link's not there. It's EDV Pranks. That's the YouTube channel name. But hopefully I remember. But so there you go. Check that out. And as for me, there's nothing else going on tonight. So I'm going to head her home after I'm done work. And we'll wrap her up and call her quits, people. So yeah. Oh, farted. Talk to you later. Alrighty, people, it's friggin' midnight. We've done this shift. Holy crap. Talk about it just dragging on and things. We gotta go. We gotta go home. We gotta frickin' edit, upload, play video games. Because that's what I do. Let's go. Alrighty, people, I'm home now. I'm gonna shut this down here because we're gonna start playing video games and stuff. So on that note, people, I'm gonna shut her down. So if you like today's video, go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know you like the video and I like that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.
Pressing that button there twice, rather than running the 6 ounce or the 8 ounce or the 10 ounce, you're on 2 6s, gives you a 12. You know, a little bit of math, you can give her. So if you get like a 20 ounce Horton's cup, you just you know, and she'll fill right up the coffee. Something I couldn't do with the Keurig Mini before because all it made was the 8 ounce cup. That's all you got out of it. So, not that it's a bad thing. You know, it's perfect for somebody who has just the regular little coffee mugs. But for somebody who like me who really likes their coffee, let me tell you, these coffee makers